Hey guys, welcome back to Demon's Quest. We did the very brief Shadow Temple run and Spirit Temple in the last episode. So we are ready to go to Ganon's Castle, finish up this game. One thing I did not do though was I didn't look at the list of pieces of heart to see which one I missed. Let me do that real quick just to say that we can get all the pieces of heart and finish out our everything, because we're only missing one. Let me see real quick. Just bear with me. Okay, it actually took me less than like 2 minutes to realize that the one that we missed is actually Dompe's grave digging tour. We never did that, which is unfortunately a child thing, so I guess we can run back and do that real quick just to finish out the hearts. Why not? We have to enter the graveyard, I think, when it first turns night or something like that. You can't just play the sun song in the graveyard and him show up. What is right? It's night right now. Maybe we'll get lucky and he's there. No. I'm pretty sure we can't just play the song and have him show up. And we have to catch it like right when it turns night. So go out into Hyrule Field and then get there as soon as it, and then do the sun song, but get in as, because I think when you do it inside an area like this, it puts it to like middle of the night instead of just at night. So let's see. Ew. Alright, so that's just nighttime, like when it first turned night. So let's see if we can catch him there. One thing we also didn't do is the last bottle, but I do not feel like catching all 10 big posts. Probably the worst thing there is to do in the game besides like the fishing stuff, which isn't that bad. Now the quality of life things for this are probably not going to be a thing, so we'll have to money. Yeah, this one's tedious too, without the speed ups for it. I think we literally just have to take him around the whole way. There it is. Nice. Full on hearts. Nice. All right. That was the one we didn't get, and it did not take me long to figure that out at all. I just pulled up the list, and like one of the first couple ones that was like Dompe's Engraving for That's the one. Because I don't like doing that. Alright, let's knock this out. I think we'll probably finish this episode for sure. We'll do Ganon's Castle. We're not going to split that up into more episodes. Will we be able to skip the Rainbow Bridge cutscene though? To get gold gauntlets and get double defense from there. So we'll hit the Shadow Trial first to get that. We can't skip this. Interesting. Fascinating. So we've pretty much 100%ed the game, aside from, so it's not really 100%, it's more like 50% the game. We did not do Gerudo's training grounds. Didn't feel like doing that. It just gives you ice arrows, which are kind of useless in vanilla. The last bottle, which would require 10 big poes, which sucks. We don't have the biggest bomb bag or the biggest quiver. I thought we did the shooting game in CAC, but I guess we didn't. Oh well. And the golden scale as well, because not really up for that. And this other stick and nut upgrades. And of course all those Skulltulas, but otherwise we did pretty good. I think we're done with all that for now. I guess we'll kill as much as we can to get the last XP prior to Ganon. Shadow Trial first for the gauntlets so we can go get double defense. Would have been faster going the other way. Oh well. Ha! Hit the like that. Hey, nice. There we go. Whoa. Sweet. What in the half jump was that? That was dumb. Okay. Don't know why that happened. Let's try that again. There it goes again. Do we have to roll jump that? Okay, I guess we do. Weird. Why do I not remember ever having to roll jump to actually get across there? Strange. Yeah, we can't switch arrows with the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, we can do precision aiming? I didn't even know we could do that. What? All this time we could have been... Alright, well... Now we know. I would use the magic already because I had drawn the bow. All right. Double defense. So we can get that glorious 2 rows of double defense hearts. The XP has to come with me all the way back there. That's not normal. I beg your pardon, and it closed behind us. Okay. Hero of Legend, hear my voice. I am the protector of these grounds. Though time has been cruel to the outside, here I remain. For you, Hero of Legend, I hold a gift of power. However, you must prove yourself worthy of this power. Continue only if you have the supreme courage. Oh, then it opened. Oh my god. Okay. We have to do something for double defense, maybe? Oh. Oh, we got like ultimate trial type deal here. Whoa, what? What? Oh, they do different. Whoa! What the? Oh my god. And they do a ton of damage. Oh my god. I enabled that by accident by pressing a button combination. Holy frick, they're gonna kill me. Alright, hold on. We gotta regroup here. I was not expecting that. How do I get rid of that? Okay, there we go. Whoa. That's nuts. We're almost dead already. Okay. I did not see this coming. Oh god. Alright, I think for this I could justify bringing out the big orange sword. Okay. The scrubs really caught me off guard. I did not expect them to start coming after me out after I got them out of their little, you know, pad or whatever and start spin attacking me for like 5 hearts a pop. Okay. First hit doesn't actually do anything. What about spin? Okay, that was easy. I'll bet there's no heart drops in here either. I really wish I hadn't lost all that health to those scrubs. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. We're gonna die. Oh, there's hearts. Oh my god, dude. I made it through the whole game without dying until now. All right, well this is crazy. Okay. And we come back in here with 3 hearts? There is heart drops though. All right, we need to get rid of these guys. Stat. Okay. Okay. Got some hearts. Oh, there's more. I should have picked those up. God dang it. Alright, these guys seem to be really good at dropping hearts. I can't believe I died, bro. I wanted to have a no-death run. That's crazy. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Alright, as long as they're distracted by that. Man, we're back down to 3 hearts again. As long as they're distracted by all the other ones dying, they shouldn't, I mean, I guess we could use Neighbor's Love, too. I didn't even think about that. Some of y'all are probably already screaming that. You could have used Neighbor's Love, you doof. How does that work, though, in this? I'm actually kind of curious. Might as well try and use it now, especially with some of these uglier rooms. Okay. Okay. This doesn't seem so bad. Just some wolves and some bats. There's heart. Okay. Dang. Flare Dancer, not bad, as long as there's nothing else thrown into the mix. This is the first time I think I've ever fought a Flare Dancer somewhere else besides the Fire Temple. Yeah, being able to get him from the middle is kind of convenient. Okay. Okay. What? Bonus hit? Too early. God dang it. There it is. Pose? You can deal with that. Ironically, the hardest rooms were in the beginning. If I'd known that this is what was in here, I actually probably would have come in here with fairies, but... Hindsight. Okay. Well, this has potential to be bad if the Iron Knuckles... Well, obviously we're only going to want to activate one at a time because... doing more than one would be a horrible idea. Okay. I'm going to use Nair's Love. Because if we get tapped once by one of these guys, we're dead. Although it seems to spawn you back at the room that you died in, instead of back at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, that attack, that would have killed me. Okay. Did that count as damage, all those hits? I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that if he starts doing that. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, he gives him hearts. Well done, hero of legend. Continue into my chambers. I shall bestow upon you my gift. Oh, did we win? Bro, man, that death just kind of stings. I was like, oh, we went through the whole thing without dying. Ah. Then we get double defense. Does she say anything different? It was those beeries, man. Is she still going to say the same stuff, or is she going to comment about our little endeavor there? If you're enhance your defensive power, receive it now. Okay. Oh, double defense looks cool. Is she going to fix my broken heart? Or do I have to call her again? Because we're supposed to go to the fairies fountains if that happens. Or do we have to like leave and come back again to get her to do it again? If we go back in here, does it take us into the trial again? It does. Well, you know what? This is probably a really good farming spot for it. Were we getting XP from all those enemies? I wish I had paid attention. Paid attention. We have 0 points. So that makes me think that we did not get any XP from those enemies, which is actually kind of crazy. That would have been a great incentive to play that area over and over again to level up. Dang, bro, you should have made those guys give XP. Unless they were and it just wasn't enough, although I feel like I would have gotten at least 1 point or so. All right, so where can I go to get a quick fairies fountain? I guess Death Mountain. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Well, we only died once. We used Nair's Love for the Knuckles. Because I would have died again. Now, it was supposed to be like, I went through the whole thing without dying, no fairies. But I didn't know that I was going to be up against a bunch of beeries. Soothe your wounds. Okay, thank you. Alright, for realsies this time into Ganon's castle, I guess. Now that we do have double defense. The hearts do look kind of cool. They look like strawberry candies or something like that. So I guess my question is, the scrubs that went at me and caused me to lose so much health in the beginning of the trial, do they all do that, or was it just those ones? Because I feel like, I guess we haven't really come across or dealt with those scrubs. I think we avoided most of them in the Sacred Forest Meadow when we went through there, and that would really be the only other time that we would have encountered them on our journey. So maybe they all do that. I just didn't witness that happening for the rest of them because I didn't bring them out of their little whatchamacallits. So I was not prepared for that. Now. We're gonna put this double defense to use. Ow, my ankles, ow, my ankles. Yeah, and ironically, except for the Knuckles, because the Knuckles are actually pretty formidable in this. The rest of those trials after the Beeries were not bad at all, to be honest. Even the Staphos one wasn't that bad. Oh, did it not give me nuttage? No, it didn't. So nut pickups like that don't give me nuts at all. That's crazy. Boom. A key. So I wonder, what is the best place to farm XP? Would it be through here maybe? I wonder if maybe all the keys in the first room of Ganon's tower? Don't know. I do wonder. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Phew. That was risky. Brother! I think that happened to me last time too. I didn't get off that platform fast enough. You had to jump off that instead of hover bootsing, otherwise you sink too fast. Well, that was a mistake. Whoopsie. That was kind of dumb. We had shadow already. Water is the most tedious one. Well, I think we do still have a blue fire left over from when we were in Ice Cavern, so. Well, I think we do need maybe 2. Oh God. I wonder if we can jump up there. Oh, yes. That's glorious. Well, that trivialized that. Just force left. And you know what? I don't give a frick. We're grabbing a bunch of fairies before we go into the tower, because we do still have to deal with more iron knuckles. We do have double defense, and then who knows what they did to Ganon. Oh yeah? Taste this. That's gravity bombs. Are you quite finished? That was the last one. Oof. All right, cool. Yeah, you know what? Because screw you, I'm going to grab fairies. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Home stretch. Do we have Ganon's Castle boss key? Haha. Funny. Probably should have hit the level ups. I wonder if we'll get another level up spot before the end. Not really sure. That is a decent amount of enemies all in one spot. I wonder if that is a good farming spot. Let me see what our points stand at right now. Four points. Let's just hit the endurance. So we're clocking in at what level? Level 51. Now there is some mandatory fights on the way up the tower, so we'll get some more XP from that. I wonder if there will be one more save spot. Didn't really do the parrying that I wanted to, but... Nice. Thank you much. Now for the knuckles. Thinking Aries love is in order here. Might not need it after all. Ooh. Ooh. A little spicy. I wonder what. So what's the trigger for the spinning? It usually seems to happen when I'm like behind them a little bit. So I do wonder what the trigger for that is. No save spot before the boss room, so. Last hurrah of supplies. At least we didn't use the fairies on the other thing. Yeah, just about full health. Just half heart missing. All right, see what's in store for us here. We'll do this with the Master Sword. We'll do it legit. Instead of cranked out of our minds, big Goron sword damage. Not skippable. See if we see anything different. We get filled up on health anyway. Try first parts resonant combining into one again. These toys are too much for you. All right. Let's get cooking. At least it's not hyper. Well, that didn't go very well. I got distracted for a second because I was like, you know, wait a minute. Oh, still did 3 hearts of damage. I was like, oh, I don't have light arrows on. That's not good. I've been conditioned by the fast enemies. I'm expecting it. I don't know what I'm expecting. Oh wow, first. How the frick did I argue? How did I one-shot him? Wait, you've got gut. What? You've got guts, kid. I'll give you that. You remind me of myself. It's a shame you chose such an idiotic path in life. Now you die. What? Oh no, bro. Oh frick. Oh god. Holy frick. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this hover boot's gotta come off. The music's faster. Okay, so we can block. Oh, that's a lot of stamina gone. I'm gonna try and parry. Oh boy. Holy frick. Oh, nice kick. Okay, we can get him when we do that. Oh my god. Ah! Trying to parry. Okay, that was a parry. Can't seem to block the kick. Do that, I'm too late. Whoa. You can get a lot of damage in there. Always too late on that one. Oh. Too early on that one. Okay, that's fine. Let's just let the fairy revive us. This is crazy though. Too late. A hard time reacting to what ones he does. Too late. Oh, that time we got him though. Yo, that's insane. That was so cool. Great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. Soul. Wow. That was interesting. I liked that a lot. I did not see that coming. I was wondering, like, how did I just one-shot him like that? That's why, because the real fight happens that way. Huh. Alright, so I guess we gotta do Tower Escape. And we only used one fairy. Not fair. I wonder if there's any changes to the final Ganon fight, or if that was like the highlight. It wasn't that hard, really. I only died because I was experimenting with trying to parry his attacks. But really, it seems like just bait the charge attack and then just get a good jump slash and a couple hits in. Seems to be kind of the best strat from what I can see, but I don't count that death. I count the death that happened in the trial. That was just a pure matter of I had no idea what was coming. I got wrecked by the Deku Scrubs that did a new attack and the Beeries that came shortly afterwards. That one though, that was just experimenting with the parries. That death doesn't count. I only died once, technically. It wasn't an accidental death. Let's just say that. It was intentional. We'll whip out our big sword for this one. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about me. Keep moving. She is bothering me. Oh, we can't skip this. We can't skip this though. Ganon. One hit down. That's kind of suspicious, just like the one shot that I did on him in the first part. Or did I just do so much damage to him? Real spin, huh? I'm very suspicious of how fast that was. Unless they just intentionally shortened that fight a lot because of the Ganondorf fight that happened prior to this. Unless there's another phase, but I don't know. Seems to be vanilla. Nothing extra happening here. Curse you. Okay, yeah, so that was it. We killed him very quickly. I mean, that fight usually drags on anyway, but interesting. Thank you. Send me home. Wow. So that was Demon's Quest. We'll sit through this on fast forward to see if there's anything special, like screen wise at the end, but that was pretty cool. I mean, vanilla game. The most changes. I wish there was more changes. It was really just the vanilla game with extra steps. I did like the extra attacks from the enemies. The Dodongo one caught me off guard. Baronade, I didn't notice anything. Goma with the shooting the eggs at me in the beginning caught me as well. But after that, pretty much I saw nothing different about any of the bosses. To be fair, I did kill them pretty quickly, so I'm not sure if there was stuff that I just didn't see because I killed them so quickly. So I would say maybe if there was like something I would change would be try and at least make if there's going to be a new attack for the boss, make sure that can show up regardless, either by making them have a little bit more health to compensate for how strong you're getting, and nothing extra special at the end screen, just making sure. Okay, so that was Demon's Quest. Very cool. I did enjoy that. The Ganon thing at the end was absolutely nuts, and the trial leading up to double defense, which killed me. So that was the only legit death that I had in the whole thing, and it was because I was caught off guard. The scrubs took me down so fast, and then the Beeries finished me off. That was nuts, but very cool though. Wish it was a little bit longer. I mean, I guess they're trying not to go like exactly like Ultimate Trial where you just go through rooms and rooms of enemies. It wasn't that long. And really the hardest rooms were the Scrub one and the Beery one. The rest of them weren't too bad except for the Knuckles, which are formidable. The Knuckles being quite a bit formidable in this was pretty nuts. So I do wonder what the best spot to level up would be. Like if you were to just try and grind to max level, what is the best spot? Offhand, I can't really think. Probably somewhere in a dungeon. Well, it seems like a majority of XP that you can only get anyway is in dungeons. So I wonder what would be the most efficient XP farm to get to max level. And what does max level look like as far as endurance, luck, how much damage you do on top of the big Goron sword damage? Again, that's why I wish we kind of had health bars. Health bars would really be helpful in seeing how much damage we're doing and watching that scale as we level up. The endurance, you can tell because now you can get 6 hits in before it runs out as opposed to 5. Same with the magic damage. I mean, you don't really use magic much in this game anyway. So unless that was affecting spin attack, which again, I couldn't tell, it just seemed like I wasn't really doing any damage to enemies when I did spin attack, except for the bats, because I was trying to use it on the Tektites and the freezers, and it just didn't seem like it was doing anything. So I'm not sure what that was about, unless intelligence affects that damage, and I just hadn't pumped it enough. And then luck with the critical hits, again, that would be something I'd like to see with a health bar on the enemies to see how much damage we're actually doing and see when that crit happens, because otherwise, how would you know? Unless you just one-shot an enemy that you normally wouldn't. So I don't know. Few things I would change there. Otherwise, very enjoyable though. The spots that do catch you off guard were really cool, but for the most part, the game was just vanilla, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I would like to see some more things inserted to make it interesting and a little bit different throughout the whole thing. I mean, obviously you have the stamina and mechanic and stuff like that throughout the whole thing, but as far as it's not that hard to manage that and still play the game fine from start to finish without dying, unless you die in the trial like I did. So, but that was Demon's Quest. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I did enjoy it. I will say that was pretty cool overall. So make sure you drop a comment, tell me what you think, subscribe to see more stuff like this. I'll catch you next video, whatever that is. Until then, take care.